Robin, 1-1 draw with Dunston UTS tonight. You must be a lot happier with the performance tonight than what you were last Friday.
Aye, definitely. Came away from Friday's game with a little bit of worry, a little bit of doubt. Having said that, the week before on this Saturday we did work hard. To get back in the game, 4-2 down, we worked hard to get back into the game. So we knew that it was in them to work hard and have that little bit fight. Friday, we're just, looking back at it now, you just got to forget about that and take tonight's performance is the benchmark. We've got to be like that. We've got to be hard working. There was little that's the first time we've played that shape as well. We've went for a 4-3-3 all pre-season. So although we looked a little bit edgy the first half and lacked a little bit conviction in the shape, the second half it made a big difference, and the shape really worked well. In some good performances, in some great minutes. It was Dunston, even though they're a week or two behind, we're one of the fittest teams in the league, and we've went and put a shift in and matched them fitness wise. I don't think we looked leggy like we did on Friday against lesser opposition. We looked leggy, we didn't look fit, where tonight we did look fit, and we got some good minutes into the lads. So really happy with I'm not bothered about the passing and stuff like that, because that comes because we know we've got good players, but the work rate and the wanting to work for each other, which was showed tonight, I'm really pleased with.
Bully with the equaliser in the second half. It could only have been him, wouldn't it, coming back to his own stomping ground?
Aye, I mean he cleared a one off. He cleared a one as well. I think he forgot who he was playing over the head on the 6-yard box, or just outside it, where he could have won it. And I think he had another shot where he's shanked it well wide. But he's made a difference. He's occupied their back two there. I think they played a 4 at the back in the second half, and he's just went and scrapped with him, and it got way further up the park, and it got likes of Patter and Macker and Connor and Peasy on the ball, and in better positions. So therefore we're able to attack a little bit more and be in their area a little bit more. First half we struggled to do that with them having a 3-5-2 or a 5-3-2, whatever you want to call it. The ball seemed to be coming back at work quite a bit, but once we held it up a little bit, it just brought people into the game and brought us higher up the pitch.
Before we move on to look ahead to the other games this week, you picked up a couple of injuries tonight. Is that quite worrying, considering Damo left on crutches tonight?
Aye, very worrying, to be honest, to the point where we're going to have to probably try and ask a favour or 1 or 2 people to come in and help with, or really look at bringing a player in or two to sign. Looks like Damo's could be really serious. He thinks it's pretty similar to when he had his knee dislocated and that kind of feeling. He thinks it's his ligaments. So he's really upset there, to be honest. So that could be him for a while. But we have got 1 or 2 on holiday, who's like Stephen's going on holiday tonight as well. Tom Howard, who's our right back, that's why Kyle's having to play right back. He's on holiday, comes back Friday. So Carl reckons his should be okay. It was a bit more of a precaution why he came off. But to come back in, we might have Lewis to come back in. Obviously Dale's broke his toe. We were thinking 5-6 weeks for that, because it looked really bad and thought it was into his metatarsal, but that might be only a 2 or 3 week thing. So although we want the game and we're desperate for it, it might be one of them where we're scraping the team together in terms of a squad. Getting the 16 out. We'll definitely have a good starting 11, but we might be struggling a little bit.
Blyth Spartans on Thursday night, another top opposition. It'll be another good test for the lads to see how far they've come in pre-season. How much are you looking forward to that one, going against a Conference North team?
It's going to be a great experience for us. Again, we're going to probably be the team that's doing a lot of running, chasing the ball. Well, chasing the ball or hoping that your shape copes with what they can throw at you. And when we do get the ball, we're going to make sure that we keep it well, because you're not going to have it that much. And when we do get it, we're going to have to really look after it and move it, and hope that our shape can get up the pitch and the people that's available. I mean, just tell Bully there he'll have to start. And again, Col might be all right. So I don't think we'll be too far off the same shape. Other than that, I don't think we've picked up any more injuries. You know, the lads that started today will pretty much be the same back four. Wide men we might change. You know, young Kelvin and young Max will probably start on Thursday. So we'll try and make sure we've got a good competitive team, and we know we're going to be up against it. But again, it's going to be great for our fitness. We always knew this was going to be a big week for we. And even Saturday's game, Berkeley's going to be a really good test for we. You know, they've had a good win over the weekend, 6-2 to Bishops. So it's going to be a tough week for we. But again, it's something that we need.